Hello.
Yes, good afternoon, Sultana.
Good afternoon, sir. How are you?
Yeah, I'm
Actually,
fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine, sir.
Yep. So just waiting for just to join. So let us wait for 2 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Let us see if they can join. So in meantime, we'll be beginning it.
No problem, sir.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we can start the session.
Yes, sir.
So a small update, yesterday the recording didn't happen. So we'll be revising what we have discussed yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
and we'll be finishing it after the half the part that I was supposed to say about the self-awareness. We'll be doing it today. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so the things that we have discussed yesterday, right? So this is for all. So whoever is watching the recording, or people who did not, who are not available to join the class yesterday. So this is Naveen. I will be your soft skills trainer for the coming classes. And some general information that I've got to share with you all is about our logic labs. All right. So your batch number will be 205. The email ID which you are seeing on the screen, that is the support team's email ID. So whenever you're having a query, or if you want someone from the team to get in touch with you regarding your queries or whatever the doubts that you're having, you can drop them the email mentioning your query and they'll be getting back to you. Okay, this is the email ID, support@logiclabstech.com. And the course content, you can get it by scanning this QR code. and our training will be for 4 weeks, weekend batches only on Saturdays and Sundays. Our batch starts from evening 7 to 8 according to IST, and the numbers that you're able to see on the screen, you can get in touch with the team to discuss whatever the queries that you're having. And the general information for all of us, for as I said, any queries, you can get in touch with the team. The first 2 sessions, yesterday's and today's, will be for free, and for the third session, it will be, the session link will be given only for the registered participants. Okay, and all the sessions are recorded and will be available in your LMS Graphy. That means you'll be provided with some login credentials. You can use those to log into the LMS, and from there you can see all the class recordings and the content as well, right? So for any session updates, you're most welcome to join the WhatsApp community, which is given in the screen. So if you're not able to join, as I said, right, so drop the email to the team asking to share the link of the WhatsApp community group. You will be shared and you can join the same. So what are the session updates regarding for our sessions are there? The team will be updating you in that group. Okay, and the numbers, please make a note of it, so that at any point of time, if you're having something to discuss with the team, you can directly call them. The first 3 numbers are Indian numbers, and the last one is an international number. People are staying outside of the country, you can make a note of it. And our Logic Lab support team is available from Monday to Saturday, from morning 9 a.m. to evening 7 p.m. IST. Okay, so this is all about Logic Labs. And yesterday, we were discussing about the importance of soft skill, why it is really important, how it will be helpful for us, not only in a professional way, but also in a personal way. That most of us could be lacking at some of the other aspects. We might be a bit hesitant to speak out, especially in the workplace. Not really introverts, but if it is something that definitely we need to sit and discuss with the colleague or with the boss or with the superior, we lack bit self confidence. We hesitate to speak out of what we wanted to talk about, right? So maybe sometimes we might not express ourselves very clearly and exactly how we intend to, right? So because soft skills is something which is a all the set of personal attributes a one person should have in his or her character. One or the other thing that we might be lacking, right? So basically it is set of personal attributes, or we can say it as interpersonal qualities. Okay, so that helps us to effectively interact or to communicate in ease mode and to collaborate with others. That means wherever we are, whether it is your personal life or professional lives, you can easily mingle with others. The simple term that I could say, because it would be very difficult for us to get along with the others in our office environment. Sometimes we don't like people. We might not have a conversation at any point of time, but the way we see others, we have and we develop such an impression on them. The first expression or the first impression that you have is a negative one about the others, the same would be carry forwarded. Even if the person is very good at heart or kind person, it would be a bit hard for us to overcome the impression that we have made, right? So if you're lacking the soft skills, we cannot sustain in our work culture. And also these soft skills, they have another name, which is also called as life skills or people skills, because most of the times we deal with people wherever we are, family, friends, society, workplace, we are surrounded by people all the time. The way we interact with others, the way we approach to others, how we are approaching, in what sort of body language we are approaching, the way our tone, when we speak, our tone, how even it matters a lot. right? So all the soft skills, it drives our personal and professional success. Literally, to be frank, they are the steering for our success, whether it is a personal life or a professional life. If you are lacking these soft skills, then certainly we are not going to be on a positive track of life. One or the other time we fumble, we fall down, it would be very hard for us to get up and dust ourselves again. We will be in the same position how we started our career. Whether it is 5 years, 3 years, or 10 years, we don't grow or we don't excel in what we are designated to, right? So the soft skills are very important. And also, we have discussed about the self-awareness, why it is important. Among these soft skills, the first thing that we should know and we should be aware of all the time is about us. Why it is important to know about us in the sense about yourself, right? Just a second. Right? So knowing about ourselves or having a self-awareness, as I said yesterday, is a basic, fundamental, essential skill. It is very, very important for us because it lays a foundation for our personal growth and success, as I said earlier. Right? So why? Because if we are knowing about ourselves, if we know, about ourselves a better way, so it would be very easy for us to demonstrate ourselves. We can, we can change our approach as per the situations. We can mold ourselves whenever there are problems, the conflicts arises. It we can, sit and solve it very easily, until unless we know about ourselves, who exactly we are, what am I doing, what sort of a person I am, right? So if you're not having a proper awareness about yourself, then the stages that you come across in your life, especially your work culture, right? So it would be very hard, and that obstacle, it would be pushing us back all the time. We cannot move forward, we cannot overcome it. What happens is we sit and think deeper and deeper about the problems that we are facing, but we don't take a chance for ourselves to think the root cause of the problem. Because these soft skills, they consist many elements: communication, body language, problem solving, critical thinking, decision making. So there are a lot of things that we need to focus on. And also it helps us to understand our strengths, our weakness, the values and ethics that we have for ourselves, and also we see in our others as well. If we are knowing about ourselves, or if we are self-aware all the time, right? So because it all the time empowers a better decision making skills, an effective communication, and also what do we say, ability to navigate the challenges. That means easily to overcome the obstacles, the problems that I said a moment ago. Whenever there are problems, we don't sit and think about how it caused. Okay, but if you're all the time having self cautiousness, whenever you're having any sort of critical problem, you can easily sit, you can give yourself some time to think about it and to find out the root cause so that you can clear the problem, right? But ultimately, your self awareness is always and will be always the cornerstone, the main pillar, or the main foundation for your self improvement. Okay, if you want to to stay positive all the time, if you say that I'm very a positive person, it doesn't it could be for the namesake that you're saying it. If you're really a positive person, you should always show it in your approach, the way you're talking to others, the way you are enjoying the environment. or if the environment is not such good, people are having a bad day, how you're going to cheer yourself up, how you're going to spread your positivity around, that really depends upon you. Okay, and also once we are aware about ourselves, we they know wherever we are working, all the time we can build a good and healthy relationship with the others, right? So if not, we'll be some some sort of self-limited introverts, the better I could say that. Only if people come and talk, we talk. If not, we are not even indulging in any sort of activities that happens in the flow, that means at the office. Just a second, I don't know why my PPT is not opening. Give me a moment. Sultana, just be in the session. I don't know why my laptop got freezed. If you're able to listen to me, just be in the session. I'm going to log out and log in once again.
No problem, sir. I'll be there.